I'm going to start recording this.
Okay.
Okay. And it should only be showing me. All right. So let's go ahead and grab our bands and we'll get rolling. All right. Let me make sure this is all set up. Video settings. Yep. All right. We are good. Come on up to stand and start to take a good morning. So hands to opposite shoulder, feet are a little bit wider than hips distance. We hinge forward and come all the way back up. And I'm going to angle my camera up a bit so we can see. Keep going through your good mornings. We have some bands. We have some balance. It's going to be good. We got to get a lot of stuff in there before I leave. And we don't have Monday and Wednesday class. We'll take 4 more. Good. And 1 more. Hinge forward, hold it. Find a little lift of the chest, extending your tailbone up ever so slightly. And then go ahead and fully fold over. Give yourself a sway side to side. Let's roll on up to stand. And before we pop the band on, 1 more dynamic stretch to start to wake up our balance, grabbing alternate foot and reach, going side to side. Yeah. Seeing where you can shift the weight and find a little lift of the chest as you pull your foot back. Maybe taking a little pause to get the quad, the hip flexor nice and stretched out. Good. And we'll take about 4 more side to side, and then we'll put those bands on. It's time. Good. 2. And 1. All right. Bands on. Here we go. I have transitioned to my medium band today. If anyone wants to dabble with medium, you can. Otherwise, light is perfectly wonderful. I just had to be honest with myself. I wasn't being fully challenged. So I thought, let's step it up a bit. So go ahead and grab your band. And we're going to start simple, banded march, lifting the knee as high as you can and switching sides. So just starting to get into that banded march. Good. I'm going to put everyone on mute as we march, just so there's no background noise. Fantastic. Good. See if you can take a little pause on 1 foot, getting the alternate knee up. Good. We've got about 10 more seconds here. Wonderful. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Adding to it. Left arm, right leg. Lift and release. Same side. Up and down. So getting that balance and the outer hip, the glute at the same time. Yes. Taking a little pause at the top. Good. In 10, we're going to go right into the other side. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Other side. Looks good, everyone. Nice. You can take a soft bend in the standing leg to help with the balance, dropping the center of gravity a little bit lower. And in 10, we're going to transition into our squat. We have a fair amount of standing work today, and then we'll get into our core. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping the feet hips width apart. It's a narrow squat. We drop down and up, finding the tension pressing out on your band the whole time. So we've got 30 seconds here. Then we're going to do some walking side to side. I love a good lateral walk. Good. And having the band on means that not only are we working hips and glutes here, but it also requires more effort of the core. Band is one of my favorite workout tools. Awesome. In 10 seconds, we're going to drop into that squat and little lateral walk side to side. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, drop into that squat, keep it low, walking over to one side and over to the other side. I'd like you to try and keep as much space between your feet as possible and try and keep from bobbing up and down. So we stay really low and we're kind of gliding side to side. Awesome. Good. In 10 seconds, we're going to pulse out the squat at the bottom. See if you can drop a little bit lower for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it out. Last 30 seconds here. Things are going to start to burn. We're going to get tired. That's okay. We're going big. Keep pressing out on the band. Pulse, pulse. Oh boy, I'm getting tired already. This is quite the move. Yes. Halfway there. Low as you can go. In 10, we'll rise to stand. This is it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everybody. Couple banded butt kicks. All righty. Working into it. Balance and band. We step the right foot back. We lunge. We step the foot up. We lift high knee. Step it down. Same side. Right foot back, lunge. Step it up. High knee. Step it down. If you're feeling confident in your balance this morning, you can skip the step in between and go right from that lunge to high knee. Good. In 10, we're going to step the foot back into lunge. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back into your lunge. Pulse it out. Drop the back knee down. Yes. These ones always get me too. Notice my front knee is over my ankle, so I'm really shifting my weight into the back leg. Pulse. Pulse. Can you squeeze your right glute to help you out? Can you drop the knee a little bit lower? Halfway there, and then we'll take a rest. We have 8, 7, 6, low as you can go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the right foot up. Wiggle everything around, and we'll go right into the other side. Step the left foot back. Lunge. Step up. High knee. Step. Lunge. Step. High knee. If wings feels more supportive, find your wings. Yes. Good. Making sure as we take the high knee, back stays flat. We're not curling into ourselves. In 5, we're going to step back into the lunge and pulse it out. We have 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, pulse it out. Yes, we are only going through this round one time today. So let's give it our best. A little lower, squeeze your left glute. Awesome. Woo, breathe it out. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, a little lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Oh my goodness, legs should be burning. Let's take it to the back of our mat. Dive into your forward fold. Grab somewhere on your legs. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press your hips up and back as much as you can. Inhale to bend the knees. Exhale to press back towards straight. Few more rounds of this, letting the upper body be super heavy as I angle my camera down. And as you take a big old generous bend into the knees, walk, walk, walk out into your plank position. This is not our plank today. This is just a variation in plank. We step right knee in, left knee in, right foot back, left foot back, right knee in, left knee in, right foot back, left foot back. We have 6 more. As you're doing this, notice Spine stays flat, the hips aren't bobbing up and down, and the shoulders stay over the wrists. So the only thing moving here is the legs. Yes, good. Getting the knees under the hips. We have 3 more. And 2. Last one. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Drop the knees for a moment. Rotate the palms to face towards your knees if it feels okay. And give a gentle rock, giving the hands, the wrists a nice stretch. Sometimes we do this palms facing up. Today our palms are facing down, just taking toes towards knees. All right, 30 more seconds. We rotate the hands around, start to step back into your plank. We have a banded mountain climber. We're pulling right knee in and left knee in, side to side. Same scenario as before, my back is stable, my shoulders are stable. We're just pulling our knees in as close to our nose as we can. If you want to add a little bit of speed here, go for it. We're already halfway done. Good. And in 8 seconds, we'll release the knees down. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Release your knees down. Give the hips a rock side to side. Now we have our plank. Drop down onto your forearms. Start to step the feet back. 1 minute of plank. This is the last work we're going to be doing on the upper body, on the arms here. If you'd like something extra in your plank this morning, lateral toe tap, side, center, side, center. Same theme. My hips, my spine aren't bobbing. The movement's only coming from the legs. Woo! We should be feeling nice and warmed up and awake now. We're halfway there. Awesome. In 20 seconds, we'll release the knees down to the floor and we'll roll over onto one side. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the knees, roll over onto one side. Starting on the back of the arm, we're going right into our side series already. We will do core this morning. We're just getting there. Legs in side lying tabletop position. Knees in line with hips, heels in line with knees. All right, top hand to hip. Open up all the way into your fire hydrant and then only halfway close. All the way open, halfway close. Yes. Good. Noticing heel and knee are even. We have 4 more. In 2, we lower the leg halfway and hold it. Last one. Lower halfway and hold it. Kick the leg to straight. Pull the knee into the chest. Kick the leg to straight. Pull the knee into the chest. 4 more. See how close you can get your knee into the midline of the body. So it's the same thing we were doing when we were marching standing. Now we're just lying on our side. 2. Kick the leg to straight and hold it. Point your toe, lift, flex, lower. Point, lift, flex, lower. We have 5 more. Good. Notice hips stay stacked even as we lift with that point. For 3. And 2. On this next one, point, lift, and hold. Little pulses. This is it. Keep pressing your top hip forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Tap it out. Make your way onto your forearm. What? Yes, we're still going. We can do it. We can do it. All right. Take your top hand to the bottom side of your ribs, pressing out of it. So we're finding that kind of C curve in the bottom part of the spine. Feet lift. We're doing 10 clamshells, and that's it here. Open and close. Open and close. If you're feeling like you want a little bit more, close only halfway. All the way, halfway. All the way, halfway done. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are done. Bring yourself up to a seated position and windshield wiper the knees side to side here. Getting a hip stretch before we keep going. Before we do the other side of our side series, we're going to do some core work. Bend your knees enough so that you can grab your big toes. Breath in, find flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find flat back. Exhale, fold. Extend your legs to straight. Extend the arms forward. One time, we go all the way down onto our backs. Arms can reach up and back behind us as we do this. And we pull ourselves all the way up and over into the stretch. Maybe that's where you want to be this morning. If you're up for a little bit more, bend your knees, reach your feet into the floor. Take your fingertips to the back of your thighs. We're going to roll back only to the point of having straight arms. And we're going to pull ourselves right back up, straight spine. Rolling back to find straight arms. Pulling up to find straight spine. You can always lift your toes here as long as your heels stay rooted down. Great. 2 more. All right, roll back and hold it. Release your fingers from your legs, little pulses. Up an inch, back an inch. Up an inch, back an inch. We have 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Start to pull yourself back up to sit. Hands behind you, back stretch, lift the chest. All right, let's make our way all the way down onto our backs. Arms extend forward. We roll back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs into tabletop position. Dead bugs, but we're going to add a little twist to it. Right arm and left leg extend out, pause, lower the limbs down an inch, up an inch, pull them in. Other side, extend, pause, down an inch, up an inch, pull them in. So really noticing the difference between these 4 individual movements and trying to keep them separate. Good. Go ahead and give me 4 more. See if you can find a little bit more length in the leg. It's active. We're pushing something away from us with our heel. Woo, that's it. Last 2. And 1 more. Reach, lower, lift, and in. Reach the arms up and back behind you. Take a breath in. As you exhale, curl off the head, neck, and shoulders. Extend the right leg out. Inhale, we come back down. Exhale, curl up, extend, left leg out. 2 more. Inhale, we release. Exhale, curl right leg. Inhale, we come down. Exhale, we curl up with the left. Point your toes, start to pump those arms. Here we are, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5 in, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5 in, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5 in, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5 in, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2, 3, switch the leg, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5 in, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5 in, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2, 3, last 2, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5 in, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2, 3, and rest. Head rock side to side, legs in tabletop, feet are flexed, arms can come down. Start to lower both heels down to the floor. Pull both legs back into tabletop. The further you extend your heels away from the body, the more challenging this is going to be. So find that angle, taking a little pause at the bottom, because we want to make sure that we're in a stable position to do this when we work into it. We hover and in. Yes, 3 more. And 2. And 1. As you pull the knees in, open them into a V shape, pull them back together. Hover them off the floor, check your spine. Open the legs up, pull them back together, legs in tabletop. So adding that external rotation of the legs, both in tabletop and even more challenging at the bottom. Your glutes are going to have to kick in to help here. Yes, 3 more. Good. If you notice your shoulders are hunching, rotate your palms to face up. I know I'm definitely guilty of shoulder hunching, especially on some of these harder moves. Last one. Open, close, hover, open, close, and in. Rock it side to side. One of our more traditional Pilates moves, the single leg stretch. However, with the band, makes it nice and challenging. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the floor. Extend your left leg out, toes are pointed. We pulse, pulse, and switch, pulse. And pulse, pulse, and switch, pulse. We are doing our series of 3 of our traditional moves here. So in 8, we'll take the hands behind the head. See if you can drive the alternate leg really straight and strong away from the body. So we're pulsing one knee in, but we're also pressing the other foot out. We have 4, 3, 2, grab a knee and hold it. Hands behind the head, same thing. Pulse, pulse, switch, pulse. Pulse, pulse, switch, pulse. In 8, we'll transition to bicycle. And 6. We have 4. Good job with the bands, gang. 3, 2, and 1. Elbow to knee. And drive the other leg to straight, switch. Press the leg long, switch. Press and switch. Last 8. And 6. We've got that rest coming. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into the chest and rest. Little bit more core work, and then we'll revisit the other side of our side series. Legs in tabletop position. Arms can be down by the sides, or if you're wanting more, your neck feels okay, hands behind the head. Right leg up, left leg out. We did this earlier this week. We're just doing it banded today. As you inhale, rebend. Exhale, switch, extend. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, switch, extend. Yes. Good. In 6, we're going to grab the back of the right leg and hold it. We have 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Grab the back of the right leg and hold it. Same set of exercises. Pulse, pulse, and switch, pulse. This time feet are flexed. Pulse, pulse, and switch, pulse. In 8, we'll take the hands behind the head. And 6. We have 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hands behind the head, same thing. Kick, kick, and switch, kick. And kick, kick, and switch, kick. In 6, we'll take banded straight leg bicycles. These ones are definitely a challenge. And then we have a spinal twist. Give me 2. And hold. Elbow to knee, and switch. And switch. Last 8. Woo, breathe through it. Stay with me as long as you can. We're almost there. 6. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Oh my goodness, spinal twist. That was a lot. Good job. Even if you need to take breaks, that's fine. We are pushing this morning. Give your head a rock. Guide the knees over to the other side, letting the shoulders, the fingers, the toes relax. Maybe dropping alternate ear to floor, really getting into our neck. And when you're ready, start to roll over onto your side for our side series. We start in side lying tabletop with a fire hydrant, all the way up, halfway close, all the way up, halfway close. Yes, sometimes when people do this, their heel tends to shoot above their knee. Try and keep it even. Yes. 3 more. And 2. And 1. As you bring your knee in line with your hip, extend to straight, knee into chest. Extend to straight, knee into chest. A side lying march. Good. We have 3. And 2. Extend your leg to straight, flex, lift, point lower, flex, lift, point lower. 4 more. And 3. We have 2. On this next one, lift and hold it, point your toe, pulse it out, pulling top hip forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, a little higher, 3, 2, and rest. Tap it out and make your way onto your forearm for our 10 clamshells. Knees down, feet up, open and close, and open and close. If you're wanting more, open all the way and halfway close. All the way, halfway. We are halfway there. See if you can keep pressing out of the bottom side of the body for 4 and 3. We have 2 and 1. Go ahead and close the knees. Roll over onto your belly. Give your hips a rock side to side. In spine stretch on our forearms. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this sweatshirt because it's getting in the way. Hold for a moment on your forearms. Enjoy the stretch to the back. There we go. All right. Good. As we start to make our way all the way down onto our chest, extend the arms out for alternating limb lifts. Right arm, left leg, and release to switch. And lift, release to switch. Gaze is down at the floor. Good. Just 4 more here, warming up the back of the body. And 3. Think about how much you can lengthen your limbs. The lift will come on its own. And 1. All right. Making your way onto your hands as a chin or cheek pillow. Come onto your tippy toes and start to pull the heels in. We take 2 kicks. Kick, kick, tap. Kick, kick, tap. Seeing how close we can get our heels in towards our butts. And we're going to use this strength in a moment. Yes, 4 more. We have 2. Pull the heels in and hold. Right leg. And switch. And switch. And switch. Yes, imagine you're balancing something on the sole of your foot and pressing it up towards the ceiling. We have 8 and 6 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Glue your heels together. Toes come into Pilates V. We're starting with one leg. Tap the heels. Other leg, tap the heels. 4, tap. 3, 2, and 1. Maybe singles is where you want to be. If you're up for it, both legs, we have 8 reps, either alternating side to side or both knees come up. It's a lot of glute, a lot of hamstring strength. Give me what you've got for 4, 3, 2, lift and hold one or both legs, pulse it out. 4, 3, 2, and rest. If you did singles, lift the other leg. If you did doubles, lift them both again. Last one, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Great job, everybody. Roll into tabletop position. Tuck your toes, press your hips up and back into this downward facing dog, only for the purpose of stretching the backs of the legs. Pedal it out. Keep pressing the ground away from you. Pulling your belly towards your thighs. Yeah. And as we start to roll forward, release the knees down to the floor. Drop the hips over to one side. Root the feet into the floor. Arms come forward, and we're going to roll all the way back together. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs extend up towards the ceiling. Point and flex your toes. All right. Both legs are up. Arms up. Flex your feet. Straight leg dead bugs. Right arm, left leg. Lower down an inch. Up an inch. Pull it in. Other side. Lower. Down an inch, up an inch, pull it in. We have 4 more side to side, just getting used to this. Control the body with straight legs. And 2. And 1. And grab the backs of the legs for a moment, pedal them out. And as we extend both legs up towards the ceiling again, point your toes, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. As you exhale, hover the left leg off the floor, framing the right leg. Yes. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, same thing, same side. Framing the right leg, hovering the left. Good. 3 more on this side. And 2. On this next one, curl up and hold it. Pulse those fingers down towards the bottom edge of the mat. 8, 7, 6. Legs are stable and straight for 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you inhale, lift the left leg up. As you exhale, frame the left leg, hover the right leg. Inhale to release. Exhale, same side. 3 more. Inhale, we come down. Exhale, we curl up. Last 2, then we'll take the pulse. And 1. Curl up, hold it. Fingers towards bottom edge of the mat. Come off the shoulders, chin into chest. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees in, give yourself a rock side to side. We're going to round out our practice today with some bridge, and then we'll ditch the bands and stretch it out. Feet root into the mat, arms come back, press your spine down. Practice engaging the core here, lifting your tailbone, roll up into bridge. Just one time. Come all the way down. Lift right back up. Pull your arms down by the sides and plug your big toes into the floor. Start to press the knees open as far as you can and pull them back together. Open as far as you can. Pull them back together. We're naturally going to want to roll onto the outer edges of the feet here. That's where plugging your big toes in is the secret to really get into our hips and not compensate. As you're doing this, try and keep your bottom from bobbing up and down. 4 more. And 3, 2. Press the knees open and hold. Little tucks of the tailbone. So we're resisting the band out and pressing the hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep pressing open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees back in. Take a breath in. Lift the hips. Reach the arms back. As you exhale, roll on down. Go ahead and remove the band. Yay! Take it around the arch of your right foot and take the band into your left hand. Right foot, left hand. My right arm is out to the side like a wing. I pull the left leg over. And sorry, the right leg over and center. So I pull the leg across the body and center. Keeping right hip, right side of the glute glued down. 3 more. Good. And bring it over, hold it. Press the right side of your bottom down, drive your heel away from you. Keep going for straighter legs. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release the band. Pull the right knee into the chest. And then pull your right knee towards your right armpit, opening up the hip. Other side. Lasso the left foot. Left arm out like a wing, band in right hand. We go over and center. I'm wearing black leggings, so you can't really tell, but my bottom stays glued down. What we don't want to do is roll over onto our side. So you can even think about keeping your spine down the whole time. Good. Making sure you're still breathing as you do this for 3. And 2. On this next one, pull across, hold it, straighten the leg as much as you can, bring it up, 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 up for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release the band, pull the left knee into the chest. Pull the left knee into the armpit. And as you draw both knees into the midline of the body, rock and roll up and down along the spine to sit. Find your butterfly stretch. Before we come into the fold, find left hand, take it to right knee and twist. We didn't do a whole lot of spinal movement today. So giving our backs some movement, looking over the back shoulder, growing a little bit taller. And switch, other side. And as you start to come back through center, grab onto your toes. ankles something and pull yourself into the stretch. You can give your wings a flutter if you want. And start to walk your fingers as far away from the body as you can. Take a breath in, lift halfway up. As you exhale, fold into it. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. As you roll up to sit, open the legs up, wide-legged stretch, my favorite. Move around. This is going to be our upper body stretching for today. So let the shoulders and neck really roll and get loose. Yeah. And around the other way we go. And as you start to bring yourself back through center, reach your arms up, give yourself a well-earned Friday round of applause. Great job, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording.